What is up, guys? Welcome to 1010 Talk. Today I've got a Steinhardt Nav B or 47 hand wound in bronze. This is actually a watch that I used to own, but now my dad has been wearing it for the last 3 years or so. I really loved the design back in the day. I still do. I love filigres very much. And this was a watch that I had for a while. Was really attracted to the A-style dial. The overall size is something that I wanted to try back in the day. It was also one of my first bronze watches ever. And I think Steinhardt does an exceptional job with their bronze pieces. Now, before we get too far, I'm just going to run through some specs. It's 47 millimeters, like I said, 14.2 millimeters high, 123 grams, has 22 millimeter lugs, sapphire dome crystal with anti-reflective on both sides. It is, as I mentioned, a bronze case with 316L steel, and it's waterproof to 3 ATM. Has super luminova, and as you saw earlier, has that metallic gray dial. But the thing that sets this watch apart the most, besides the fact that it's bronze for me, is what you'll see in a second is the gorgeous, stunning ETA Unitas 6497 on the case back, or as the movement. It's Swiss made, 17 joules, has 18,000 vibrations per hour, and has some Geneva stripes, as you can see, 18 lines of them on the movement. It's rhodium plated. This is, in fact, a true Swiss movement. So yes, Steinhardt may be a somewhat controversial brand with all the homages that they push, basically copying Rolex, essentially. But you have to commend them for the quality that they're able to achieve at their price point and the use of Swiss ETA movements. I mean, especially in this particular case, I think Steinhardt makes the perfect watch for the person looking to take their first step into mechanical watches. Honestly, there's not that many brands that offer you this type of quality and finishing and choice of movement for around the $500 mark. For me, this is a really good example of a watch, of a great first watch that can really catapult someone into higher horology and sort of just an appreciation for watchmaking, especially when the movement is on display and so large in the back, since these used to be pocket watch movements back in the day. So homage discussions aside, you really just have to appreciate what Steinhardt is able to actually do at their price point. And I think they're a value to the watch community in general. Things I really do love, that slate gray sunburst dial really is beautiful. You can see it here in my 7.25-inch wrist. It's really not that large. I think the lug to lug has got to be 50 plus, but at 47 millimeters, it still wears somewhat okay. I know a lot of you people we'll call it a dinner plate. Here you can see some of the patina on the actual watch. Notice that the part that sort of rubs up against the skin actually has a little bit of a darker patina there. So just keep in mind, you won't necessarily get completely even wear, especially if you're wearing this kind of in the summer months or humid climates. You'll get some random patina marks on the watch as well. Overall, really do love the crown, that onion style crown they have on there as well. The strap is surprisingly exceptionally great. You'll see the 22 millimeter buckle that Steinhardt has with the sign clasp. You can see here the strap starts off as a much lighter brown than you see here. And it actually is a really, really high quality leather strap in my opinion. You can see the patina that it has developed over the last 4 or 5 years or so since this has been in my dad's possession. It sits pretty well on the wrist. The lugs do kind of come a little bit far out, so if you have a smaller wrist, you might get a little bit of lug hang. But to be honest, overall, I think this is, like I mentioned, it's a very, very high quality product for the price, in my opinion. Wouldn't really expect any less from the Germans. Let me know if you guys have owned any Steinhardts, what you think of them. I'm sure a lot of people have started out with some Rolex homages from the Steinhardt line before they sort of rose up the ranks. But again, hats off to them for using this Unitas movement. I really think it's a great gateway for the new watch collector. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I will catch you in the next video.